3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Hello, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Puff and Steph hanging out on your listening device. You can also watch us on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, across the table. Hey, Steph.
Oh, hey, you. It's you.
Oh, hey, me. It's me. Yes. Yes. How's your Wednesday going thus far?
It's pretty good. I am a little baffled, and I don't know the word. Just dumbfounded by all the royal drama we were just talking about, and the way people are acting about it.
Yeah,
and it's
I don't want to get into it.
No, we don't have to get into it. It's just everybody. I'm sure most people have heard about. There's a million things going on, and it's just.
It's been going on for over a week now.
I'm kind of sick of hearing about it.
Interview with Oprah and all that stuff, and I got into fights on Facebook with people because I'm sorry that I didn't feel. They were like mad at me that I didn't feel bad for Meghan Markle. I'm like, oh, you're a rich, good-looking, famous person.
Poor you.
Not to say they don't have problems, just saying that, like, I don't know. I think that they're a little tone deaf sometimes with, just like I'm sure I'm tone deaf with some of the stuff I say. Whatever. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. We are in the American Shaman of PA studio. It's time to make your mental health a priority. Visit American Shaman of PA to meet with a certified wellness consultant. It is Would You Rather Wednesday. I think this one is kind of easy. I'm going to be honest. I was looking through a bunch of them, and I think I gave our brains a week off. But you know what? You've surprised me before. Maybe you'll pick something else. Would you rather be born again in a totally different life or born again with all the knowledge you have now?
Definitely born again with all the knowledge I have now.
I think that's because here's the thing. If it's a totally different life, you're almost like rolling the dice.
It's a gamble.
You're like, where am I going to be born? Am I going to be born in the royal family? Like we were just talking about with all, with all the benefits of that. And of course, all the bad stuff too. Or are you going to be born, a peasant in the streets fighting for food?
That's the thing, it's sad to say, but somebody who maybe isn't like super happy with how things have turned out for them, they might want to like start over.
Yeah, but if you start over, you could change that. Like with all the knowledge you have now.
Right, so why wouldn't they pick that option?
Because you know what I'm doing? The second I can talk, I'm like, Dad, buy Apple stock. Buy Apple stock. Apple stock was like 50 cents a share when I could talk. And my whole family would be the royal family of America now.
That's true.
And I would be stepping on those peasants.
That is true.
Walking over them.
Although, they say, what's that saying? It's like youth is wasted on the young or whatever. It's like you don't want to have that wisdom. I think no, you're going to love this. It's a Luke Bryan lyric. It says wisdom in your teens would be a lot less fun. Like it's fun to like be young and naive and silly and like.
Is it?
I think so. I don't know if I would want to have that, like...
Or would you rather drive the coolest car in town because you told your dad to buy IBM?
No, you know what? I can't argue with that. That would be pretty sweet.
Now, I think there would be, like, school would be boring. Could you imagine all the knowledge you have now sitting through kindergarten? That's not fun. Be like, I don't want to finger paint. All right? And not only that, like, all the knowledge you have now, like, you have knowledge of things that aren't even invented yet. So you're 13 years old, at least in my case, maybe not necessarily your case, because we are a little bit apart. But I'm 13 years old, like craving my cell phone that doesn't exist yet.
That's the thing, and I hate to get too deep here, but I feel like you wouldn't have any friends because all your friends would be so below like your level that you probably wouldn't want to hang out with them and talk to them. They would seem so dumb and immature to you.
I mean, they already are. Like, they are now, and I hang out with them. So
that's true, but typically you're on the.
Do you see what I just did? I just called my friends below me.
But the thing is, typically you're on the same level as your friends going up through school. So if you're so much smarter than them and like more advanced, I feel like you wouldn't even want to hang out with them because they'd probably be annoying and immature.
See, maybe you, not me, because I never grew up. Let's be honest here. If I knew everything that was going to go on, I would do a lot of the stuff the same. Okay? I'd still love to play sports. Maybe I'd eat more salads. But a couple of things in my life, a couple of moments in my life has, stuck out. One of which is the first time I ever got my heart broken. Right? So if I have all the knowledge, and we're really digging in deep to this, but if I had all the knowledge, I would not only do the relationship again, but I would already be over it.
That's true.
Again. So that day that she broke up with me in the lunchroom, I would be waiting for it, and she'd be like, "Listen, we need to have a talk. I'm breaking up with you. I did it. I broke up with you first.
I beat you to it.
I broke up first. Let the record show. I broke up with you."
So you would still date her knowing that it was going to end?
Yeah, no,
because I'm thinking times when I've been hurt.
She was hot.
But I'm thinking about times that I've been hurt. I don't think I'd even want to get involved because I wouldn't want to be hurt again.
But you're over it now. You're already over it.
So you wouldn't go through the... So would you even like them when you dated them? Or would you just be like, we're going to break up and I'm not going to be hurt?
Oh, sure.
This
I'm breaking
is so
up with you.
deep.
I'm breaking up with you. I'm breaking up with you first.
This is like, I'm trying to wrap my mind around what that would be like.
Although, at that point... Let me think. That was then... Apple still wasn't doing well in the stock market. It was up. So we'd probably have some money. Would she stay with me because I'm rich? I don't know. I don't know if she's that kind of person or not. But I would definitely be more wealthy. My family would be wealthy at that point. I would be driving a better car to school, that's for sure, because I gave my dad the stock tip when I was 4.
True. It is true.
Just trust me, Dad. Put all your money in Apple. You're 4. I'm not going to do that. Put it in Apple! I go, listen, if I can predict who's going to lose the next 4 Super Bowls, will you put all your money in Apple? Well, yeah. The Bills are going to lose 4 straight Super Bowls. After they lose 4 straight Super Bowls, you promise me to put all your money in Apple. Well, yeah. Then we'd be rich. I'd have to prove it to my dad that I'd know the sports future like Marty McFly in Back to the Future. I thought about this a lot on the way here today.
Apparently. A lot of thought went into that.
I would 100% be born again with all the knowledge that I have now. 100%. Not even... I thought this was such a slam dunk question that I was shocked I found it. I was like, really? All right, let's have an easy one. There's no way I would pick another body.
Right.
No way I would pick another person. Like, you don't know what you're going to get.
Right. No, I think most people would agree.
So, yeah, no, I would... God, who knows what I'd be doing? I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Probably not.
Sorry, you'd just be in this room by yourself.
I feel like you'd be in Europe or something. I don't know. I just feel
Europe?
Like, I don't know. I just feel like people in Europe have money. That's just like a weird vision in my head.
People in America have money, too.
True, but you probably wouldn't be here.
The richest man in the world lives here.
Where does he live?
Jeff Bezos?
Yeah.
Here?
Somewhere in this country.
Not central Pennsylvania, but yeah,
Right.
Probably California.
Right, that's what I imagined.
All right, a study by UCLA indicates that pets are killing the earth. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They're not an insignificant contributor to global warming. The study claims that pet ownership in the United States creates about 64 million tons of carbon dioxide a year. That's equivalent of driving 13.6 million cars for a year.
Because of the breathing into the air?
The problem actually lies with their meat-based pet foods. Compared to a plant-based diet, meat production requires more energy, land, and water, and has greater environmental consequences in terms of erosion, pesticides, and waste.
Oh yes, how dare our animals need nourishment to survive?
I was so excited.
Are you kidding me?
I was so excited to watch you get mad.
Oh no, why do you do this to me?
I was so excited to watch you get mad.
Why? I gotta fix my pony for this one.
Speaking of waste, feeding pets also leads to about 5.1 million tons of pet waste every year, roughly equivalent to the total trash production of Massachusetts.
You're telling me that animals not only need to eat, but now they're pooping too? How could they? Oh my gosh, who wrote this story?
A study by UCLA.
Oh, it was a study. Ooh.
I was so excited to read that to you for this exact reason. And I didn't have to say or do anything. I just read it word for word. You're like, get that.
Give me a break.
All right, Steph, calm down. She's going to take the break to calm down. We'll be right back with a fun. Do you think you could do this? Question.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
A Brazilian pilot crashed into the Amazon, has been rescued after spending 36 days in the jungle.
Oh my gosh.
Antonio Senna is 36 years old, went missing on January 28th after taking off from the city of Alenquer. It's on the Amazon River. He was bound for a nearby city of Almerim, and his plane suffered mechanical failure, and he made a forced landing in a clearing. He managed to grab a rucksack with some bread and other belongings inside before the plane caught fire and was destroyed. He spent a week close to his burnt-out Cessna while search and rescue planes circled overhead without spotting him. After a week, the planes stopped coming. So he assumed the search had been called off. He took off on foot through the jungle, living on bird eggs and wild fruit for the next 5 weeks.
That's insane.
He was found on Saturday afternoon after he stumbled across some chestnut pickers. Thank God for those chestnut pickers. He said the only thing that kept me strong and enabled me to come out of that situation alive was bird eggs and wild fruit and the love I have for my family.
Aww.
He said, I had the desire to see my parents and my brother and sister again. He said, it's a story of love and faith.
Oh, God bless his heart. He had faith.
Dude, come on. Be like, here's the thing. He didn't even mention, a girl. This is your time, bro. Let's say he knew you, right? Let's say he knew Steph. The only thing that kept me going was a chance to tell Steph how I feel about her.
Yes, go get your girl.
Right?
Talk about her in the interview.
Right? The only thing that kept me going was the opportunity that maybe one day I'd have a chance to take Steph out on a date.
Oh, that's such a good idea. Why didn't he use that opportunity? Instead, he was when you said family.
Yeah,
it made it sound like he was talking about mom, dad, siblings.
Right? Yeah, it was. That's what he said. He's like, I had to see my parents and my brother and sister again. But bro, use it.
Right. Take advantage here. You were in the jungle for 36 days. Treat yourself a little bit. Take advantage.
Steph, 36 days in a jungle. Can you survive? Or are you dead?
I think I'm dead, honestly. We talked about this with being stranded on that island before.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I love to portray myself as being so brave and tough and strong, I'm very sappy. I would just cry. I'd be like, this is it. This is the end.
Well, I mean, you would cry for a couple of days, but
a while. I would not.
At what point would you stop crying and start looking for chestnut pickers?
When I became dehydrated and I didn't have any tears left. How do you... The fact that this guy had the faith to be like, all right, I'm going to go search for food, and he stayed optimistic, that is incredible. Because how easy would it be to just get down on yourself and be like, well, I'm going to die here?
Yeah.
That's terrifying. How do you keep a positive attitude through that?
I don't think you do. I don't think
Well,
you
it
can
sounds
keep
like
a.
he
I don't think
did.
you can keep a positive attitude. Maybe just the will to go on.
Right. I mean, I would eat fruit. Like, I would give it a try.
Would you
but
eat wild bird eggs?
Did he cook them over fire? Or
I hope
something?
so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I would give it my best shot. I wouldn't just give up. But
All right, I've cried. I've cried now for 3 days. All right, Steph, it's time to put your big girl pants on and give it your best shot. All right. Okay, so first things first. I guess I'm going to go try to eat those wild bird eggs. How do I start a fire? Oh, man. Just want some peanut butter.
yeah, exactly, right? I'd be struggling. How would you even react?
You know what I would probably do? And I'm saying this now as a guy in a studio with, electricity and my cell phone and all that stuff. Why didn't he just, instead of his plane was on fire, just keep that fire going and create all that smoke for the rescue planes? Like
That's very inventive.
Like, why?
That's smart.
If your plane's already on fire, just throw some sticks on it and keep that thing going.
Right. Maybe he was afraid of setting the whole forest on fire?
At that point, it's the forest or me?
Right. I mean, if it's your only shot in that moment of, like, getting help, that's actually a really good idea.
And I couldn't care less if people were like, wow, good thing Puff got rescued, but he took down miles of the Amazon in his forest fire. I'm like, don't care. I'm alive. Yeah, you killed several thousand animals and plant life. You're not going to make me feel bad.
Right, because in that moment, what are you supposed to do?
I'll do interview with press all over the world. So, how do you feel about being such a terrible negative impact on nature? I sleep just fine in my bed that's not in the Amazon. Thank you. Where there are snakes and terrible, terrible animals.
Right, because in theory, you'd probably be found at some point that day if someone saw the smoke.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't spend 36 days.
They were looking for me. So give
Right.
them something to look for. Now, let's say that didn't work. All right. Just like this guy, let's say that didn't work. The best thing about me is I have a lot of built up storage of food. So I'm going to come out of that 36 days later, probably with abs. So that's cool.
That is a good point.
Yeah. Water is going to be my thing. I don't know if is the Amazon River like salt water? Because if not,
that's true.
I don't think it is.
I would miss water.
Hold on. Well, you need water. Amazon River salt water.
Right, did this guy drink water?
Nope, it's fresh water. Boom. Boom, we're good.
There you go.
We're good. I don't care if it's a little dirty. I'll drink it.
So you're good to go.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, just live off the stored energy I have within me. And, yeah. I mean, at some point, you're going to need some food. So I would be almost nervous to try the wild fruit because I'd be like, what if I eat like a berry that's poisoned?
Poisonous, right.
I don't know if I would go after the eggs. I don't know if I'd be that smart. Like, you know what I could really use this morning? Beautiful morning in the Amazon, by the way. I could really use an omelet.
Right. I don't think that would cross my mind.
Where's there an omelet? You're like, dude, where's your frying pan to make one? Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Right. I'm so amazed by this. I feel like I would start eating plants. Honestly, I'd be like finding green plants.
I would probably
eating them.
do the whole, like, survivalist thing, and before you know it, like, I'm on a nice diet of, like, bugs and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Hey, desperate times.
Bugs, and then just shove it in my face in the Amazon River. Yeah.
You'd be just fine. No
Oh,
worries.
sure. Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Speaking of food and drink, survey of coffee drinking Americans has discovered some things about coffee drinkers. Now, you and I both, we're not really big into coffee. Every now and again, I'll have one. But those who prefer iced coffees are more likely to prefer sunny weather, like science fiction shows, use Instagram, and are more likely to be part of Generation Z.
That checks out. Yeah, that adds up.
Hot coffee drinkers are more likely to be extroverts, prefer overcast weather, enjoy comedy shows, listening to Taylor Swift, use Facebook, and be a baby boomer.
Stop. This is so specific.
It's very, very specific. So you're either in A or B. If I'm going to do any coffee, it's iced for me. Not a big hot coffee guy, never have been.
I like both.
Oh, wow. Steph, again, not wanting to pick a side, tries to make everyone happy. According to recent statistics, 13% of people who get Botox treatments are men. This is going to be on one of your Stump Steph question, but I decided to use it just as a talkie time. And we're going to go back to this, the thing we go back to all the time. Steph, you date a guy and you find out that he has Botox injections. How do you feel about that?
I'm not a big fan of that.
Like you're more of a natural type girl?
Right, and I'm not hating on anybody who's done that. Everybody has their thing, their own situations. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good. But yeah, I'm more into like the natural look.
Like, I don't want a guy to have more plastic surgery than me.
Yeah. Or be plastic at all, for that matter.
Well, I mean, it's just a simple Botox injection. I mean, it's you're in and you're out. Guy was like, I was really self-conscious about my crow's feet. So.
Nah, I'd like a man that has some crow's feet in his later years. It's natural. It shows that you smile a lot, right? Isn't that what they say?
I lied awake at bed at night thinking about my forehead wrinkles and how to take care of them.
Remember we talked a couple weeks ago about guys that like use so many products and take forever to get ready? This, for me, kind of falls towards that category.
Okay.
It's just a lot.
Good to know. Coming up in a couple of minutes, is this list going to start a fight?
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Hard-hitting journalism right here. Someone at Delish ranked the flavors of Pop-Tarts.
Oh, love Pop-Tarts. Love.
Okay. So, Steph, I have right here, according to Delish.com, the 19 top flavors of Pop-Tarts.
19?
Number one, did you know that there were that many?
I did not. This is great news.
Okay.
This is what we need to hear.
All right. Some of these are just shocking how high up on the list they are.
Okay.
So if you say, Steph, do you like Pop-Tarts?
I love
Who doesn't, right?
Pop-Tarts.
If they were to tell you, Steph, you get one type of Pop-Tart for the rest of your life, what is that one type of Pop-Tart?
That is such a hard choice. I never eat them, but I do love them. My gut is telling me cookies and cream. And you put in the toaster for a little bit. It's nice and warm.
Okay.
I know that's probably an unpopular opinion. People like to go for like brown sugar and that kind of stuff. But for me, it's cookies and cream.
You know...
Wait, are you going to make me guess what are the top ones?
No.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it. You know how tuned in you are to this list? You yourself, for all I know, This girl named Julia wrote this, but you could be Julia. Julia could be your pen name. Number 1. What did you say people were going to say was the best?
Brown sugar cinnamon.
That was number 1.
Yeah, I knew it.
Number 2. Cookies and cream.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You nailed it.
Yes.
To me, I go old school. I go brown sugar cinnamon or frosted strawberry. Those are it for me. I don't need anything
Frosted
else.
strawberry. That's just, it's like going to Brewster's and getting vanilla ice cream. Like, to me, it's just so simple.
You calling me boring?
Do you get vanilla ice cream at Brewster's?
I mean, I'd probably get something on it.
Yeah, I'm calling you boring. I mean, it is good. Do you toast it? That's the main thing.
Depends. Sometimes, like at the radio station, we had them in the vending machine,
Yeah.
and I would get them and just eat them.
Right.
I wouldn't always toast them,
They're
but
so good
every once in a while,
toasted.
yeah. All right. So speaking of like crazy high up there ones, unexpected. Number 3 was pretzel cinnamon sugar. I've never had the pretzel.
Never even heard of that. It sounds amazing.
Frosted s'mores was up there.
Yes.
Hot fudge sundae. Strawberry, just strawberry was number 7. Frosted strawberry was 8.
Wait, there's Pop-Tarts that don't have that frosting on top?
Yeah, when they first were introduced, they didn't have frosting.
Is that like a healthy thing?
No, definitely not. But I mean, you're young. You're young,
so naive.
So you don't understand what it was like. It's like, oh wow, these things are pretty good, but they're missing something. Then a few years later, they figured out the secret. We did it, everyone! We did it!
A revolution.
Absolutely. Frosted chocolate cupcake, frosted raspberry, frosted blueberry, frosted chocolate chip. Do you know? And I think this is going to change your world. Number 13 on this list is something that if you don't know this exists, I'm about to blow your mind. You ready?
Yeah.
Confetti cupcake.
Nuh-uh.
That's a thing.
I didn't even know that existed. Okay, yeah. That's alarmingly low, though.
There you go. Well, it might not be good. It might not be as good as you think.
It has to be good. There's no way.
Frosted cherry, frosted wild berry, strawberry milkshake.
Ooh.
Mermazing blue raspberry. Okay, now we're getting ridiculous. And number 19 was Fruit Loops Pop-Tart.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
Technology has come a long way. It's amazing.
Technology.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't have all these back in the day. Wild berry's another one. That purple frosting with the blue, like zigzags. That needs to be higher on the list. That does not get enough love.
That's the what? Wild berry?
Wild berry.
Frosted wild berry?
Have you had it?
No.
So
Of
good.
this list, I've had, obviously, brown sugar cinnamon. Pretty sure I've had the cookies and cream. I've had the s'mores, had the hot fudge sundae, obviously the strawberries. I think I've had the chocolate chip, and that's it.
You need to expand your horizons. No offense.
Sorry, I like going to Brewster's and getting vanilla.
I know you do.
Sue me. Jeez. Let's stump Steph. According to a recent survey, 2 out of 3 men feel this gives them more personality. What do you think it is? I am 1 out of 3. I do not believe that this gives men more personality.
Drinking alcohol?
Nope.
Is this like something about them?
Yep.
And you're in control of it?
100%.
So it's something that you can choose to do, and you think that it makes you have a better personality?
Yes.
Is it something about your appearance?
Yep.
Something on your face?
Yep.
Ooh. A better personality. Can you tell by looking at somebody?
Yep.
A tan.
Nope.
Does it have to do with their mouth?
No.
Gives them more personality. Their eyes? Something to
Nope.
do with their eyes?
Remember, they can control it. They're in control. I mean, I guess you're in control of your eyes if you want to put like colored contacts in or something, but no, that's not it.
I need a hint. I don't...
Your face, you can control it.
Smiling a lot.
No. Not every man can do this. Most men
Raising their eyebrows.
can't. No.
Rolling their tongue.
No. 2 out of 3 men feel rolling their tongue gives them more personality.
Winking.
Nope.
They can control it. It's on their face. And you can tell just by looking at somebody.
100%.
First glance.
Yep, 100%. It might be the first thing you notice about them.
Something that...
Oh my God, you're gonna feel so dumb. I'm sorry, you're gonna feel dumb.
Their hairdo?
Close.
Their facial hair.
There we go.
More personality.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
That's why I couldn't get it, because I was like, what?
Yeah, like, no. Oh, look at that guy's beard. He must have a great personality.
Sparkling
Said no
personality.
woman ever. 34% of guys say that they will ignore this for a few days, hoping someone else will take care of it.
Doing the dishes.
Good answer, but no.
Taking the trash out.
Nope. Good again, solid answer. 34% of guys say they will ignore this for a few days, hoping someone else will take care of it. This is something that takes probably less time than taking out the garbage. Definitely less time than doing dishes.
Changing the toilet paper.
Ooh, no. But you're close.
Is it in the bathroom?
No. Well, I mean, it could be in any room, really.
Is it at home?
Yes.
Could
be any room.
Any room, but like what most commonly is it?
It's in every room.
It doesn't have to do with the trash.
Correct.
Turning the light off.
Oh, you're close. You were so unbelievably close.
Fixing a light bulb.
4 days, guys will ignore this.
4 days? Wow.
They will ignore for days and days and days. But like, oh man, that light bulb needs to be changed. But that's gonna take a good 45 seconds of my life. So we'll see if I ignore it enough. The wife will do it.
We all have lazy moments, don't we?
I have a light bulb that's been out at the top of my stairs for probably a year or two. But because lights around it work, and every once in a while, and it's a special bulb, I think we have to go buy. My wife will be like, "It'd be nice if that light was changed." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I agree."
And then
I go about my day.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
Someday.
All right, friends, we'll be back tomorrow with some more fun. Enjoy your Wednesday. Later.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.